Hi folks, Dan Parks from Charnwood Golf Complex in Loughborough. So I'm just here today to do the first video of a series of short game specific videos to help you with your short game technique. So if you are struggling with the striking, the consistency of the hit with your chipping, then I'm going to suggest that you bring everything back to basics. There's a lot of techniques out there, so YouTube, various magazines. I hope you're only just reading Midlands Golfer, but there might be a few others out there. Various magazines that have a lot of help and techniques in there which might confuse us a little bit, and I think sometimes we get a little bit more too technical with it and move away from the essence of the short game, which is just a nice consistent strike. So to help you with that, I want you to bring everything back down to basics. So like I said, in all those videos you've got lean the shaft forward, put it at the back of your stance, narrow your stance, widen your stance, open your stance. And you're thinking about all of that, and you've not been playing too well with these shots recently, so all of a sudden blade it straight over the back, and you've just got too much going on in your head. So just make it nice and simple. So for us to feel a bit more comfortable, let's just stand how we do in a normal stance. So we've got feet shoulder width apart as we do with our irons, ball in the middle. I'm standing parallel, so I've got my toes, my hips, my shoulders all parallel with my target line. From that position, I'm going to put a little bit of pressure on my left knee. Okay, so I'm going to encourage a little bit of pressure, so 70% on my left side, and that's just to encourage that descending blow. But again, I don't want that shaft leaning forwards, because I want to present the loft to the golf ball, whatever loft that is I've got in my hand, and I want the leading edge to sit nice and flush with the surface. From that position, a very simple, very familiar position, which should hopefully make us feel a bit more comfortable, I want the golf club to now react the same with the surface with my 3 practice swings. Okay, so I don't want to do one where I hit the floor very hard, one where I skim. I'm just going to do 3 swings now. 1, yeah, so I got the sole of the club here to react on the surface, and again 2, reacted exactly the same, and then 3, reacted exactly the same. So I've now done 3 swings where the golf club has reacted, bounced off the surface the same. It didn't dig in, it didn't skim. I like to use the word bounce because I think that describes it quite well. So now I'm going to move on to the golf ball, and my focus now is to basically just get that golf club, the sole of the golf club, to react with the surface the same as I did in my practice swings. I'm not focusing on hitting the ball any differently, I'm just focusing on the reaction of the club face on the surface. Once you take the focus away from the actual hit and more how the club reacts, you rely more on the feedback, then you can start to maybe play around with your technique, ball in the back, ball in the front, start to play around with the lofts. But as a very simple, let's get the strike back on track, I think this will really, really help you with the consistency of the hit with your chipping.